Hey y'all, it's Stacey with SouthernBite.com. Today we're making one of my most favorite weeknight meals, and that's my weeknight chicken and sausage jambalaya. And it sounds like a complicated dish, but y'all, everything cooks in one pan, which makes it perfect for those busy weeknights. To give us a head start here, I've gone ahead and taken a pound of chicken breast that I've diced into about 1-inch cubes, and about a pound of andouille sausage that I've sliced pretty thinly. I've cooked this down in about 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. We want to get some color on that sausage, let it brown a little bit, and then also get our chicken cooked through for the most part. You know, this is going to cook for a while longer, but this is just an opportunity to add some flavor. Now, as I said before, I've used some andouille sausage here. You could use any type of smoked sausage, say a kielbasa or something that's similar if you're worried about the heat content. You know, andouille does have a little bit of heat to it. So if that's something that you want to be cautious about, if you've got little ones that wouldn't be too excited about the heat, you could opt for something a little bit different. I'm using a slotted spoon to remove this meat from the pan because we want the oil that's rendered out of the sausage and the oil that's left over from that vegetable oil that we added in the beginning. We want to leave that in here because we're going to use that to cook our vegetables. I've got one green pepper that's been seeded and finely chopped, and I've got an onion, a yellow onion, a white onion, you know, whatever's on sale at the grocery store this week is perfect for this. We're going to sweat this down, let this get translucent, let that get nice and cooked through, and then we're going to move on to our next step. So next we're going to add 3 cloves of garlic that have been minced. Now, we don't add that in the beginning because garlic has a tendency to scorch and it turns bitter. The other thing with garlic is you really only want to cook it until it's fragrant. When you smell it, it's time to move on to the next step to prevent that from being scorched. I've got a 28-ounce can of diced tomatoes, undrained. We want the juice, it's part of the flavor here. I've also got a 15-ounce can of tomato sauce. Stir that right in. If you're a fan of heat, if it's something that your family enjoys, you can also add a pinch of red pepper flake here. And I'm going to add some Creole seasoning. Again, add it to your liking. 2 bay leaves. We're going to bring this to a boil. Once this is boiling, we're going to add our rice. In this case, we're adding parboiled rice. It's rice that's partially cooked in the husk. It's not going to get super sticky like white rice would, so it's the perfect thing for this recipe. Add our rice. I've got 2 cups of chicken broth. We're going to add our chicken and our sausage right back to our mixture here, and all the work is done. We're going to cover this, cook it until the rice is tender, 20-25 minutes, and supper's ready. Stir this occasionally, and you're going to have the most perfect, super delicious weeknight jambalaya you've ever had. Remember, you can get this recipe and hundreds more on my website at SouthernBite.com. Y'all enjoy.
Mary, that dish was very good, but Stacey has several other variations of jambalaya on his website.
Right, sausage and shrimp jambalaya and jambalaya pasta.
Those both sound really good too.
Head on over to SouthernBite.com for these recipes and many, many more.
And thanks to the Alabama Poultry and Egg Association for sponsoring the chicken sausage jambalaya recipe. And thanks to you for watching Simply Southern today, but we're out of time. We hope you'll be back with us again next week when we celebrate a milestone in Alabama agriculture.
That's right. We'll look back on 100 years of the Alabama Farmers Federation and look forward to see where the organization is headed. I'm Mary Wilson.
And I'm Kevin Worthington. We'll see you then.
Simply Southern is produced by the Alabama Farmers Federation and made possible with the support of Alabama Farmers Cooperative and these sponsors.